Hi, I'm Terry Coleth. I am here at Doc Ford's with award-winning author and historian Robert Maycomber. You may have seen him in the classroom, but we thought maybe you'd be one of the people who would enjoy seeing him in action as he leads our wonderful educational field trips in the Academy. This time he's talking about...
Well, we're talking about the history of San Carlos Bay, Sanibel Island, Pine Island, Punta Rassa, Estero Island. 500 years of history right here.
It's fabulous. Give us a couple of highlights. What have you seen on the way here, and one or two things you're going to see as you go the rest of the way back to Shell Point?
Well, so far we've talked about the military significance of Punta Rassa, and in 3 different wars, that was a very significant place. We've talked about the Calusa Empire and how the Spanish interacted with them. On the way back, I'm going to show them Sanibel Lighthouse and tell them the remarkable story of what happened there, both in 1519 and when they were actually building the lighthouse in 1889. And then we're going to go back through an area known as Miserable Mile.
Yep.
Very dangerous place, but we're going to make it through.
You better, you have our precious residents.
Exactly. And then we're going to talk about one of our most famous presidents of the United States, who came to this area in 1917.
Guess who?
He's the guy that we get to thank for all of our pristine, untouched natural islands. And his name is Theodore Roosevelt.
It's fabulous. It's fabulous. I mean, when you look out on this water, Robert, and you think down through the years, through all those years, people have been on this water making history. It kind of gives you chills.
Water was the way that people got around. It was the way people made their livings. Water was everything here. And it was that way all the way up until the 1900s.
And you think of the Calusa, those shells building on top of each other. You know, that's just how history has been for us here. What's under all of this?
Oh, yes.
Is
yeah. I grew up here. I was blessed. I got to grow up among these islands. And I've seen a lot of history myself in the last 55, 60 years.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So the place that we're standing right now was a very famous shrimp dock. And now it's a very famous restaurant. And I'm looking forward to going in and having some of our very famous seafood.
And we're holding you up.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
I'm hungry. I'm coming in from sea. I'm hungry.
Thank you so much. Dora, we call Dora the Explorer because you may have seen the children's TV show with Dora the Explorer. Well, Dora is a person that takes our residents out and about all through Shell Point for our educational field trips.
Yep.
Dora, what do you like best about doing this?
Oh my gosh, we have so much fun when we go on little trips like this. We get to go eat different foods and go to museums and learn, and we just have a ton of fun doing this.
And I often wonder if you're working or playing when I see you running down to get on a bus.
A little bit of both.
Well, it's wonderful to work with our residents out on these trips, isn't it? Because they're appreciative and they bring so much awareness to whatever we're doing and talking about.
And you can see it, how they love to go and how much they appreciate these trips.
Now I'm here with Dean Traxler of Rosemont. Dean, you have a hard job.
It's the best job on the Suzy queue.
Tell us exactly what you do for our residents.
Well, I assist the captain in docking the boat, and without a crew member, the Shell Point Suzy queue would not be able to travel.
And traveling is fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Because look where you go.
Yes, we're going to Dock Forge today, and we go to all kinds of different places during the week, so everyone needs to sign up and enjoy.
We've made it all the way down the dock. Now we're sitting at what I call the Estuary Table. This is a table with residents who live in our estuary, and we are overlooking Estero Bay. Is this the first time you've been out on the Suzy queue, or have you?
No, we've been on the Suzy queue several times, and we enjoy it. We love it. We bring company aboard. It's a great educational experience, especially with the dolphins and the fish and the views.
Bruce, did you like the educational part of it?
Yes, I did. It's just fun to learn because there's just so much of the area. We've been here for 11 years and there's still more to learn constantly.
So now we're with Pat Fishburne, a photographer at Shell Point. I think you probably had quite an appreciation for what you saw today with those photographer's eyes of yours.
I didn't use photographs today, though. I wanted to listen to Mr. Comer because he's wonderful, and I've taken several of his classes, and I've been waiting 3 semesters to get on this boat, and I'm so delighted to be here. I thought I'm not going to bring my camera.
And Meredith lives in the estuary also. Are you having a good time, Meredith?
Wonderful. It's a little bit of everything. The outside, the boat, the history, the other people. It's great.
I think you've just encapsulated why we do
love
this.
it. Yes,
That's
I think
fabulous.
so.
And now if we get out of your way, there's also good food.
Good lunch, I understand.